Dear students, welcome to our class on JRF, SRF Net 2022 General Knowledge. In this class, we try to understand what are the achievements of the agriculture sector from science and technology side and major programs that were introduced or created, schemes, programs, missions, etc. So, if we look at the history of Indian agriculture, there are wonderful revolutions. First, we start our class from that point. There are certain revolutions. Number one, green revolution. It is on crop. Okay, for enhanced yields of crops, short duration varieties, high yielding varieties, hybrids, okay, fertilizer use, all these things are related with green revolution. Green revolution is meant for crops, okay, crop husbandry or crop. White revolution, it is meant with milk. Blue revolution stands for fish. Yellow revolution stands for oil, 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 vegetable oils and oil seeds. Golden revolution pertains to honey and horticulture. Okay, golden revolution pertains to honey and horticulture. Silver, egg, brown, coffee, grey, wool. For your academic interest, once again I would like to share with you that grey revolution, wool, WOOL, wool. Brown, coffee, COFFE, coffee. Silver, eggs, EGG, egg revolution. Okay, silver revolution is for egg. Golden revolution is for honey and horticulture. Yellow revolution is for oil seeds, oils. Blue revolution for fish. White revolution for milk. Green revolution for crops. Now, see, agri exports worth a whooping 50 billions. Agri export worth 50 billions US dollars every year. India is earning through exports. Okay, production of most of the agricultural commodities has increased by 6 to 68 times with 1.3 times increase in area. The meaning of this line is agricultural commodities have increased as low as 6 to 68 times. What is 6? What is 68? I tell you after a few seconds. With a small increase of 1.3 times of the cultivable land. So India has achieved phenomenal growth in agriculture sector. A whooping 50 billion US dollars exports we are getting from our agriculture. This bit may come. And what are the real statistics of these agriculture commodities? How much as compared to 1950 and 51? Okay, at present 21-22, how much is the percentage of increase over 50-51? I will read. Food grains in million tons in the year 1950-51, 51 million tons, 51 million tons were there. 21-22, 314, okay, food grain 314 million tons. That means 6.2 times increase. 6.2 times increase as compared to 1950-51. So as compared to 1950-51, okay, vegetables and fruits have increased by 13.3%. Vegetables and fruits were 25 million tons in the year 1950-51. By 2021-22, 333 million tons. That means a whooping 13.3% times increase. 13.3 times increase. Milk in million tons 1950-51 17, but it had gone to a phenomenal 210 million tons. That means 12.4 times. 12.4 times, 2.4 times the milk production had gone up. Similarly, eggs, in case of eggs, 1950-51, the egg production was 1.8 billion, now 122 billion. 122 billion eggs are being produced. That means 68%. This is a phenomenal growth in the 68 times, not 68%. Imagine that much growth we have achieved as compared to 1950-51. Then fish, 0.8 billion tons, it had gone to 14.2. That means 17.8 times the fish production had gone up. Net sown area was 130 million hectares. In 2021-22, just an addition of 10 million hectares have come. That is 140. That is average increase of 1.1 times. Grass sown area was 150 in the year 1950-51. It had gone to 198 million hectares. That means 1.3 times the grass sown area had gone up in India. Just to give you once again a brief summary of this table as compared to 1950-51, the agricultural commodities growth anywhere between 6 to 68 times in case of milk, in case of egg, and 6 times in case of food grains. India has achieved. That's a wonderful scientific contribution, technology contribution, and policy decisions all combined together. India had become a self-sufficient or surplus food grains in India. Now, see, the term Green Revolution was coined by William Gould, G-A-U-D, W-I-L-L-I-A-M, William G-A-U-D. Okay, the term Green Revolution was coined by him, and the Blue Revolution has enhanced fish production, making India the second largest fish producing country in the world. In the world, India is second largest fish producing country at present. Genetically improved Rohu called Jayanti Rohu with 17% higher growth realization per generation was developed. Jayanti Rohu, R-O-H-U, J-A-Y-A-N-T-I. This is a genetically improved Rohu, and then it has 17% higher growth realization per generation. It was developed by India. Okay, now GAP, what is the expansion of GAP? Good agricultural practices. Through good agricultural practices, India was able to achieve this wonderful progress. During 1950s and 60s, India was a milk deficit nation and was importing milk and milk powder. Earlier to that, improved varieties and hybrids of horticulture crops have made a record production of 333 million tons in the year 2021-22 from horticulture sector. The horticulture sector had phenomenally grown. Okay, horticulture crops have made a record production of 333 million tons. 333 million tons by 2021-22. Now, during 1950s and 1960s, India was a milk deficit nation and was importing milk and milk powder. With the launching of Operation Flood in the year 1970, the milk production grew steadily at 6.4%, well above the annual global growth rate of 2.2%. Annual global growth rate of 2.2. India had gone up to 6.4% annual global growth rate compared to the per capita availability of milk in the country increased to 400 grams per day at present. This is much higher than the world average of 300 grams per day. As per the latest records available, 2021-22, India per day milk availability is 400 grams per day as compared to 300 grams of world global average. Now, see some milestones we try to understand, because we discussed in the previous classes what are the latest schemes, latest projects, latest missions that were introduced in India, we have thoroughly understood. So, to have a glance, at least about 20 to 25 major milestones I would like to share with you. This gives you impetus, this gives you the confidence that okay, to at least a bit is likely to come in these 2021 small developmental goals, or you can say achievements, as far as milestones of Indian agriculture after independence is concerned. We try to understand 1947, in the year in which India got independence, initiation of Grow More Food campaign. Grow More Food campaign, year 1947. 1948, the first University Education Commission of India formulated to review the higher education in the country. The first University Education Commission of India formulated to review the higher education in the country. 1949, the Wonder Cane of India, CO 740, CO 740 was developed. 1952, Community Development Project, CDP, Community Development Project for Agriculture Extension was initiated. Once again, for your academic interest, 1947, 1947, initiation of Grow More Food campaign. 1948, 1948, the first University Education Commission of India formulated to review the higher education in the country. 1949, the Wonder Cane of India, CO 740 was developed. 1952, Community Development Project, CDP, we popularly call it as for Agriculture Extension, was initiated in the year 1952, 1952. In the year 1953, National Extension Service was inaugurated. National Extension Service was inaugurated in the year 1953, 1953. In the year 1955, 1955, report of the first Indo-American team proposed for establishing a land grant style university was the report was given in the year 1955. In the year 1957, initiation of first All India Coordinated Research Project on maize. 1957, first All India Coordinated Research Project on maize. It was initiated in the year 1957. In the year 1960, first state agriculture university on land grant pattern was established at Pantnagar, Uttarakhand. Once again, for your academic interest, in the year 1960, 1960, first state agriculture university on land grant pattern established at Pantnagar, Uttarakhand. 1965, Commission for Agriculture Cost and Prices, we popularly called CACP, Commission for Agriculture Cost and Prices and Food Corporation of India was established in the year 1965, 1965. In the year 1966, 1966, introduction of miracle rice variety IR8 was introduced. Miracle rice variety IR8 was introduced in the year 1966, 1966. In the year 1969, 1969, 14 major commercial private banks were nationalized. In the year 1969, 14 major commercial private banks were nationalized. 1973, creation of Department of Agriculture Research and Education. Now we popularly call it as DARE, Department of Agriculture Research and Education, DARE, in the year 1973. In the year 1975, establishment of Agriculture Research Service, ARS, we popularly call it as Agriculture Research Service and Agriculture Scientist Recruitment Board, ASRB. They were established in the year 1975. Once again, for your academic interest, in the year 1975, establishment of Agriculture Research Service, ARS, and Agriculture Scientist Recruitment Board were established. In the year 1973, if you go 2 years earlier, creation of Department of Agriculture Research and Education, DARE was created in the year 1973. 14 major commercial private banks were nationalized in the year 1969. Then let us see what happened in the year 1979. Launching of Lab to Land program and the National Agriculture Research Project, NARP. Okay, launching of lab to land program and nationalized, okay, national agriculture research project NERP was launched. National Bank for Agriculture and Rural Development NABARD had come into existence later. 1990 establishment of National Academy of Agricultural Sciences, establishment of National Academy of Agriculture, popularly we call it as NAAS we call it, in the year 1990. 1997 establishment of Accreditation Board for Higher Agriculture Education has taken place. 1998 two most important milestones were achieved. First one in 1998, 1998, initiation of National Agricultural Technology Project, NATP, National Initiation of National Agricultural Technology Project. 1998 again, Kisan Credit Card were introduced. In the year 2000, Agriculture Technology Information Center, ATIC, were initiated. 2011, National Innovations on Climate Resilient Agriculture. All the agriculture meteorologists or the agriculture meteorology students must remember this one. 2011, National Innovations on Climate Resilient Agriculture, NICRA, was initiated. In the year 2012, 100 climate resilient villages were established. 2015, developed mini soil lab, Mrida Pariksha. 2016 ENAM, Electronic National Agriculture Market, was introduced. The scheme was introduced. In the year 2016 itself, Farmer First Program, FIRST. What first stands for FIRST? That is Farm Innovation Resources Science and Technology. 2017 launched National Agriculture Higher Education Project, NAHEP. We call it as very popularly. This is one of the schemes now giving lots of money for agriculture education development. 2018, last 2 weeks, 2018 PM Kisan scheme became operational. 2018, 2018. Last bit for today's class, 2020, developed Bhumi Geoportal, a gateway to soil geospatial database. Introduction of pesticide management bill has also taken place in the year 2020. So these are all the bits that I would like to share with you for today. Once again, I would like to impress upon you, among these milestones, any bit at any level, you may get it in multiple choices, you may get it in matching part A with part B, or any other form this may get. Thanking you very much for your very patient hearing.